Therefore, he has misled the House, saying that this has been completely, MRSSA has completely failed to withstand the scrutiny of judiciary. No, it has not.
Sir, I never said that the whole act. So he's interfered before when I was speaking, sir. So I will replicate that now. I did not say that. He's putting words into my mouth. I have said specifically that the entry-exit gates, that aspect was not in the act, but it was there in the rules. So therefore, anything in the rules should be backed by an act. The provision should be there in the act. It was not there. And hence it becomes difficult for us to implement an entry-exit point in the rules without the provisions being there in the act. That is the whole point, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
What is the question, please?
Therefore, may I get a categorical assurance that particular order pertaining to this MRSSA by the Honorable High Court, as the case was disposed of, be placed on the table of the House once again?
So we will place that. We will place the specific part, provisions of the rules that were made by the government then, and also the act to show that there is no provision in the act to have any entry-exit points. So we'll put the whole set together and we'll put it on the table of the House.
Ms. Ardent, Somai, please.
Sir, in the course of the reply, the Chief Minister has replied, but and according to his explanation, sir, we can understand, we can come to the conclusion that the government is not at all serious with the issue of ILP. Sir, let me justify and substantiate. The government is examining. When the government is examining, the ILP that means it is a continuous process. How long it will take? And this very House had passed a resolution. When was the resolution passed? Till today, we are yet to see the light of the day, sir. You give me time because this is very
I've given
important.
So much time.
But let me express, sir. The problem that we are facing, why the state wants ILP? Let all here be clear. Why the state wants ILP? Because the contribution to the influx into the state of Meghalaya doesn't come only from the foreigners. It comes from outsiders outside the state of Meghalaya. So which is why we feel that ILP is the best mechanism. Whether you like it or not, this Immigration and Foreigners Act 2025 will be made applicable because this, as has been rightly said by the leader of the House, is not a new law. It is only a modernization where India has adopted by consolidating 4 colonial era laws. So this is not a new law. This law was not made to prevent the influx in Meghalaya. This law was made to tackle the foreigners coming to India. So we are facing a very peculiar situation where the influx contributing to the state of Meghalaya comes from the foreign country and also from other states of India. So which is why even the Constitution, because they used to say no, it violates the Constitution, Article 19, freedom to travel to any part. So my question is that, I would like, a sincere reply from the government. Whether the government is playing with the sentiment of the people as far as ILP is concerned.
Sir, we have written and I have written letters to the Honorable Home Minister multiple times on the ILP. I have met the Honorable Home Minister and the Honorable Prime Minister multiple times on the ILP. I would like to know how many times have the Honorable Member met the Home Minister? How many times the LO has met the Honorable Home Minister?
I have not had the opportunity
please reply.
Because I'm
if you are serious about ILP, how many
I know you are not serious.
How many times have you met?
If you are serious,
how many times have you met? I urge the Honorable Member, through you, sir, that pursue along with us in Delhi. They have a Member of Parliament. Pursue it in Delhi. Meet. Sir, organizations and NGOs have met. they have written, but honorable member himself has not written, but he mentions about this multiple times in the House. That's my only point. So we should practice what we preach is what I'm saying, sir. That's all. We should practice what we preach. We should be serious. And let me assure the honorable member and the House that we have not stopped pursuing the ILP. Let me make it very clear. We have not stopped. We are pursuing it. But we are looking at other mechanisms also. Is there a possibility? If we don't do that, then we are not serious about what we want to do. It's because we are serious. We are pursuing all possibilities. We are pursuing all possibilities. So that is what the point is, sir. And we will continue to pursue the ILP as well as continue to look at other mechanisms through which we are able to ensure that we are able to curb the illegal immigration that could be or in the future could take place in the state. We will find mechanisms and will continue to pursue. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I will not take up any more questions on this.
One more question, sir.
No.
One more question.
I'm very sorry. We have taken
I
so
think
much time.
if the Honorable Chief Minister alleges me, so I need also to ask from him, how many times has the government take us into consideration and call us so that we can together move to Delhi? And for the benefit of the August House, I would like to tell you, sir, that our MP had raised this issue. So I have another question, sir. Why I'm saying that this government is not serious at all, though they are serious. When the President of India, through his presidential order, adopt the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation Act in 2019, where they passed the resolution here. What was the government doing? Because this presidential order is unconstitutional according to Article 372, where, let me read out this portion. I don't want to take much time. So nothing in clause 2 shall be deemed to empower the president to make any adaptation or modification of any law after the expiry of 3 years from the commencement of this constitution. So what has the government done? Has the government written to the government of India challenging this presidential order? So that is my question, sir. So all these make us to believe, sir, that the government is not serious. And I would love if the Honorable Chief Minister would invite us, would call us also to move together to fight. Because when you are giving the option to the government of India, now you are giving an option, ILP light. That means whether you give ILP or you don't give anyone resemble to ILP. That is a weak negotiation, sir. So let us negotiate in a better way, sir. Sir, let me recall, let me remind the House. This is not the one. This is the need. So we have been fooled by the state government, by the central government from time to time. Stop fooling. Please stop fooling from now onwards. We cannot compromise.
What is your question?
This very present generation with the future generation.
Mr. Speaker, sir, if your member adlbert says that we are fooling, can you please produce that allegation you made? That we are fooling. What do you mean by saying we are fooling? So I really wanted some justification of that. What do you mean by saying fooling? Through you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Let him prove it. Let him prove it. He can't just say
If anybody is fooling, it is he who is fooling, sir.
Okay.
And again, how many times has he gone? How many times has he also met Home Minister? If anybody is fooling, sir, it is he who is fooling the people. Every time he comes up and says all these points. But never in his life has he met Honorable Home Minister and written about ILP ever.
All the time.
So only talking and not preaching and not practicing what you preach. It's not the way, sir.
Please, with due respect, only one person, because I had spoke every time.
Please sit down.